And so we try again. Well, here's a guided tour. Right now you're looking at the wall that's opposite the bathroom door, and here we go. So this is what's been going on. The floor is still in. The base of the framing is actually flush with the top of the floor, so I wonder how much floor is really there. Could be quite a bit. It's nearly 8 feet perfectly to the top there. And you have those headers that's kind of like a they created that just so they could hide the joists for the steps, and that's it. Here you have what looks to be an old shower that's basically plastered right onto the wall that's in the closet in the family room. So that's going to stay. Nothing's going to happen to it. And here's the tub underneath the insert. It is cast iron, very heavy. And then you have what used to be the vanity, and there's the plumbing there. What I'm thinking of doing is taking off those T's, taking off these T's here and here, and just putting caps on them. And over here, doing the same thing. Yeah, you know, basically right here and here, taking all that off. And then I can push the whole fixture back into the recesses there, maybe cut it up, I don't know, we'll do something. But that'll allow me some space to get this tub out of here. I was able to get the pry bar underneath it and lift it. Here you have some venting pipe which allows the drain to flow correctly, I guess. It's not really doing as good a job as I'd like. So I'm planning on cutting that out and replacing that with PVC, because it'll stay clean, and I might be able to put in larger PVC and that kind of thing. So I'm not going to mess with this this joint here at all. I'm just going to cut right here and then have the PVC go over that way. Put the risers in the way they're supposed to, and so on. This is kind of interesting. You have a piece of duct there, or the tube might have been for a vent. I don't know. I'm not sure where that goes either. And then there's the chimney. Chimney I thought might be a neat decorative feature. Carrie's not sold, and I'm not entirely sold either. But anyway, still some room to think about it. There's some hodgepodge here. This box, framing behind it, I don't know what the heck to do with that. I might change it so we can put a recessed mirrored medicine cabinet in, get some storage space. That would be cool. I know Carrie would like that, and so would I. Anyway, so let's go down to the basement. Oh, last thing, there's the above the door, and there's this stuff they were putting in these baths. It says moisture barrier. I haven't heard of that. So I asked Brett Shellbach about it, and he seemed to say no big deal. He wasn't sure. I'll check with some other people. So anyway, that's what's going on. Right now I'm walking to the basement so I can show you the drama of the plumbing in the basement. So hang on to your hat. Here we have the bottom of the drain. And where is this? This is the hole that's between the landing and the stairs and the rec room over here. So you look up in the hole here and you can see the plumbing. That's an old telephone wire insulator stuck to the wall, and then the plumbing's up above it there. You can see it through the hole. So let's go into the hornet's nest here. I'm going to turn on some regular light. Okay, what we have here, this is the feed to the entire house. All of the water for the whole house comes in on that pipe. It's right above the hot water heater. So my plan is to take this guy right here and take him off. And then everything that feeds the house will have to be redone, not in a major sense for what is the kitchen feeds, and then all of this PVC that goes over here to the that's the to the sink behind the rec room there we're never using. And then the rest of that's just the laundry and the bathroom in the basement. And you can see back, let's go behind this pole. Back up in here, here's the drain, here's the trap. I'm really not happy with that trap. It basically you have an elbow, and a pipe, and then this big giant, what might be a rubber sleeve kind of thing. That's kind of nasty looking. Look at that rust on that. That's sick. Yuck. Anyway, that's what's going on there. I got to figure out what that extra pipe is before I cut it. That might be feeding the might be feeding the fridge. That's this pipe up here. Where can I see it? It's that one right there. I'm not sure what that goes to. I gotta figure that out. But everything else, here's the two pipes that feed to the sink. Here's thing 1 and thing 2. That's gonna go. And this is to the toilet, and that's gonna change. And this comes off. What they tried to do here, it looks like they tried to feed with all this CPVC. They tried to feed warm water over to the toilet, and the purpose of that would be, of course, to get warm water into the toilet so it does not cause condensation. That's where we're having a problem. So I agree with that, and my plan is to maybe do something with it. So yeah, this massive pipes and crapola, that's probably going to go. This is one of the pipes, this one right here. That's going to stay, and it's going to connect over to I think this guy right here. But up above that, I'm going to take it all out. So I'm going to do one more thing so you can have your enjoyment. Laughing over there in Phoenix. I'm going to show you my layout for, it's really not three-dimensional, it's just two-dimensional. But I did a layout of the plumbing, the inbound plumbing that has to be done. And where did it go? It is, I had it here a second ago. Anyway, here we go. Okay, here we go. H2O Here's your hot water heater. This is the one pipe coming in. You have all of these T's going off to feed various things. Like these two are the tub, the hot and cold for the tub. This is for the sink. This is first floor. And then this is what I thought I would do to the toilet, is to introduce the hot water here so you can control between these two valves how warm that water is. I mean, who even cares if it's hot? It's not going to be that much water going to it, and we won't have condensation, which will save the floor. This is to the kitchen. Right now this is the north wall. Here's your hot, and here's your cold. And I'm going to run off some piping to go over to, you got it, the south wall, and that's exciting. That'll be capped and until we decide we're going to rip the kitchen apart, and that way we have water up there. I haven't done the layout for the drains and so on, but that's soon to come. Here's the laundry for the cold and hot. Here's the downstairs bath for the cold and hot. That's all CPVC. That's not really going to change. And then here's the water for the outside. So that's all of the actual hardware I'd need. You know, how many elbows and T's? You get your T's right there. I don't know how many elbows I'm going to need, but that's it. So that's live from Chicago. Hope you guys are having a good time. Thanks.